Welcome back to another episode of We Are Again in front of the galaxy map, and it's time for us to get onto a Geth Dreadnought and disable the thing. We are on in the Tikkun system. That one opens up once you land on, or like get in contact with a Quarian fleet. So let's get on this. Looks like a space turtle. No, wait. This is just a standard Geth ship. I was looking at it from a different kind of position there. Thought it would go to the right. But anyway, also reminds me of like the story of Discworld. What was the thing? Yeah, like a space turtle with 4 elephants on it. Extremely large elephants. And then top of the elephants was the disc, or was there something else that was on top of that? No. I think this was just the order. It's a really interesting thing. Anyway, scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increased thruster outputs. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. So, in this case, the fact that the Geth were made in order to do what you would consider slave labor makes them perfect labor force for themselves, in a way, right? They are the perfect slaves because they can just be programmed to do whatever. And now, because of their like own autonomy, they treat it themselves like slaves, kind of. Or at least they benefit from the fact that they can just do it. There's no like emotional backlash or negative effect of it happening there at all. It's kind of interesting if you think about it. Completely negligent of their own being. Or like, there is no own being of a Geth. It just does its thing, kind of. It's a process, at best. Very, very weird. Oh, look at this. Now this is the way it is supposed to look like. Look at that. Like, the characters were extremely tall, extremely large. It kind of felt as if the screen was kind of like very low resolution or something. But right now, this seems to be okay. Only one thing I have to... Oh, yeah. I have to say, it's that these thingies here are not centered. There's one button missing over here that is shaped like this one, just in reverse. That's the only thing. Anyway, so we got Tali. What kind of appearance do we have? We have the... can't really turn her. So this is the Cerberus kind of design, like black and yellow. Then this is the, let's call it Edgelord kind of design. Very interesting. And her normal stuff. Wait a minute. What does she have though? This is not. This is not. 4, 5. That's so many designs for her. That's weird. What about this one? Yeah, black and yellow. And normal. Okay. This typical military stuff and edgelord kind of thing. And mercenary. Alright. Oh, what about Ashley? Same edgelord kind of thing. And oh, look at that. No Cerberus attire though. Black and white. Very interesting. Wait a minute. It's not black and white. Those two have the same outfit. Wait. This is her normal outfit. Yeah, look at that. This is more casual looking. Anyway, we're gonna give her armor, like this is the real Ashley. So, okay, which one should we go for? What are we fighting? I want to use James for this, but actually, like, James and Ashley are humans. They should either fight in human battles, like on Earth against the Reapers. Yeah, like against the Reapers, or not lawful humans, in this case Cerberus. So EDI is always affected with Cerberus stuff. Garrus should be like Citadel related. Same with Liara, by the way. What about Jarvik? Jarvik could be Reaper and Prothean related. So who else could be another Reaper affiliate in this? Not many. Actually, Tali and Jarvik would be good Reaper affiliates, but EDI is Cerberus? Okay, so who's fighting Cerberus? Like James and Ashley are fighting Cerberus, or human battles, or whatever. EDI is a mix. Garrus and Liara are international combatants, so to speak. Citadel stuff. And Jarvik is in the old battle against the Protheans. And they are connected to the Geth. Therefore, Tali is connected to them. So those two are good spot. Good fit. But I need EDI because of her shield destruction. It would be nice to have Liara on there as well, but yeah. Let's just get ourselves another android here. That would be real nice interaction. So, let's see. What about... Yeah, wait a minute. Did we get another weapon? Not the Talon. The Carnifex. Yeah, there. Doesn't really do that much damage. Also fairly heavy. Not even better than the Scorpion. The base damage is better. So, what about her? She gets the same treatment. She gets the Scorpion and damage bonus plus ability stuff, not melee. There, because she's using, and I don't know why she has a shoddy, but which one should she get? Of course, the we could go for. Wait, this is not it. There is actually a. No, we don't have a Geth shoddy, not yet at least. So we have a Growl Spike Thrower. But that one, that's kind of a makeshift weapon, kind of fitting for a Quarian that uses whatever they have for to their disposal. The Sniper or the Claymore with unnecessarily high amounts of weight, but it does deal all kinds of damage. This one has a very high accuracy for a shotgun. Actually, it's level 1 though. Okay, let's see how much damage we can actually deal with this thing. Accuracy, yeah. Let's see. This one is almost maxed out. Very interesting. Increased. What about the fire rate? Fire rate and the capacity are fairly low. It's kind of similar to the other one. Bullets ignore damages and whatnot. Increases weapon weight by so and so much. Increases damage by 25% and allows bullets to pierce through so on. And your damage increased. Armor targets and increased weapon weight by so and so much. We don't care. But this one is 25% bonus damage, and where's the thing? This one is 22% bonus damage. We're going for this one here because it ignores 65% of the armor. What about this? This one can't be mixed up. This is melee, and this one ignores 50% of damages on armor targets. On armor targets, yeah. And you can kind of combine that. I want to know if these two things... I don't know why those two are working together. That's weird. Usually if they have a similar way, if they work a similar way, then they shouldn't be stackable. But those two are. That's weird. Okay. So this one is maxed out. Capacity is somewhere over here, and fire rate is somewhere over there. Nope, fire rate is better and capacity is better, and the damage... Maybe we can even make the Claymore better, but yeah. Growl Spike Thrower seems to be the way for Tali. Let's see if those two things are actually quite decent. Oh, wait, no. Wait a minute. does this one have like ability power bonuses? I don't think so. No, we don't. Okay, there are no ability bonuses. Quite sad. Alright. ED has no more points. 85 points. That is ridiculous. So, let's see. Let's just go for Quarry and Machinist. This is the first thing anyway. Boost power recharge speed, shields, barriers, and health. Increases health barrier and bonuses and power recharge by so and so much. And this one there as well. What do we go for? Recharge speed bonus 40%, health and shield 20. This one keeps her alive. This one makes her more deadly. Increases tech power damage and tech power duration. This is good. Increases weapon damage by something. She is supposed to use abilities. Increases recharge speed of drone powers by 50%. Yes. Increases recharge speed of squad mates. Okay. I'm gonna use her as an ability powerhouse. We're not gonna use this one here because she already has like health bonuses anyway. Let's just give her an awful lot of recharge. So increases tech power. Wait a minute. Yeah. Tech power. And the rest is not supposed to benefit from this power recharge of drones. Yeah, drones can be spammed now. That's perfect. So we have a combat drone and a defense drone. Let's get those two thingies up and running. So we got to deploy this attack drone to stun targets and draw enemy fire. Increase recharge speed by so and so much. Yeah, 3 seconds. This is already extremely quick. Increases drone damage and drone shields. Okay, it's raw numbers here. Okay. Increases drone damage by 40% and drone shields by... Drone explodes when destroyed, dealing 240 points of damage across a 5-meter radius. The thing is, the drone damage itself doesn't increase by that much. Like 40% doesn't... Is this really 40%? 40% is like half. Half of 80 is definitely not just 16. So the drone damage, like 30%... Yeah, 30% plus 40% makes 70%, and 70% end up at this. So we are not getting... Yeah, we have a base value, and that base value gets increased by that percentage, and the percentage gets added. It's not that it gets multiplied multiple times in a row. It's added and then multiplied. So, drone explodes when... This is actually quite interesting, because then we can spam everything. Upgrade to drone's short-range attack to deal 200 points damage across a 2-meter range. Drone stuns enemies for short duration. That's quite useful. Increases drone damage by 50% and drone shield by 50%. Yeah, now it becomes interesting. Slightly more stuff. The thing is, if you were to go for this one and this one at the same time, you could max out the shield, make the drone more valuable. But if the drone doesn't die that often, let's say, you don't need that much recharge. You only need a lot of recharge if it's supposed to go boom every now and then. What do we got here? Upgrades drones with long-range rockets that deal 300 points of damage over so many. This is good. Upgrades drones electric pulse to jump and hit 3 additional targets. This is nice, but we have our own electric shock abilities, and this one might be useful not just against shielding. So we're going for this one, and we go for... It already deals decent damage, I would say. I kind of want to increase it, but I thought deal 200 points of damage across the meter radius. Now we're going to use this one and this one. We use it as a rocket station. And how many more points do we have? 40 something. Let's look at this one. Sabotage weapons and hack synthetics. That can be quite useful. Recharge speed, impact radius, and power duration by something. Increases damage taken by 30% by an enemy weapon. Increases power duration, so the hack duration. That's a lot. Increases recharge speed. Synthetics explode when destroyed, dealing so much damage. This is actually quite nice. The recharge speed, like, if the hack duration is 15 seconds and the recharge speed is 15 seconds, it doesn't matter, because I think you can only apply this onto one Geth at a time. You can't just build an army with it. So the only limiting factor in this is, what if the Geth dies, right? Then you have to wait until the recharge speed is all over, but I think 25% should just make it all work. Increases all tech power damage done to targets by 100% for 10 seconds. Okay. Hacked synthetics fight on your side, move faster, and do 100% more damage. This is actually quite nice. We don't want to use this in order to deal more damage to the thing that we hack. We want to make it a source of extreme damage in order to turn the tides. So let's use this one, this one, this one. Power duration is useful. Increased damage taken by when enemy weapons overheat. No. Duration is better, yeah. And synthetics explode, yes. We go for this one. And hack synthetics move on your side faster, yes. Let's go for this one. So we got a few more points left. What about the energy drain? Hit an enemy with this energy pulse to inflict damage and steal barrier and shield power, yes. This one makes her, I hope, a wee bit more reliant. How often can you use this? Every 8 seconds. Increased damage by so and so much. Okay, so it's a damaging ability. Her only, except for sabotage. No, sabotage doesn't even deal damage. Deploy, let's just read on the defense drone. I want to know what this one does. Deploy this holographic drone to electrocute enemies within firing range. Drone damage as well. Increases recharge speed by so and so much. Okay, this one can also be scanned as BAMmed. Increased duration by 100%. Attack range by 40. 7 meters is nice. Increases damage by 100%. Attack range by 60. So this is a sniper kind of thing as well. Increases drone attack rate by 50%. Okay. And damage by 100. So what's better? Attacking faster or dealing more damage? But this one has more range, so that's quite nice. Again, 30% chance to knock down an electrocuted enemy. Why do we want to do this? Damage up to 2 additional nearby targets. This is nice. This is a nice ability in between. The drone itself seems to have a... It seems to be permanently there. Wait a minute. The combat drone doesn't seem to have a downtime. Very interesting. Same for this. So the question is, what should we use this thing for? Question upon questions. Okay, let's just get the first thingies in here. And then let's see. Duration. Increases duration by 100%. There is no duration. Where do we have the duration? There's none. Maybe there's another duration in here, like a stun kind of thing or whatever. No. Attack range by 40%. So from 5 to 7 meters. Drone attack rate. Again, attack range. We can make it attack faster. It's a kind of a cool thing. But in this case, if we were to just behave like a sniper, kind of like that, that could be very good on the battlefield. So, gain 30% chance to knock, and we don't want to knock them down. We want to take down a lot of enemies at once. So, only one more point left, and we should be good. Took a little while, but okay.
We're approaching the quarry and home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed the docking protocols.
we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tali's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Your expertise with the Geth is a welcome addition, Tali.
EDI. So... a body?
It has proven useful. I hope it doesn't cause you concern.
Not unless you go crazy and decide to overthrow the humans.
If I decide to overthrow the humans, you will be the first to know.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, what kind of tube are we on? Oh, this is amazing. Okay, wait. How do I... You can't just jump over there. You have to find yourself... Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is amazing. This is a real head twister. You can't really run because you're in spy. What was that?
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance Dreadnought.
This is amazing. Look at this. There's a mini Geth ship. They just produce the same kind of ship, just in different kind of sizes. One size fits... Well, one shape fits all. Size is different. Like, the turning around thing is really nice. Kind of reminds me of the old Prey. You had an option to, like, go up some walls and twist the whole room, so to speak.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Actually, the lack of...
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Whoa, look at that. What a beautiful destroyed planet that is. Okay, we're getting there.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tali to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
And of course, there's just like docking tubes. Why do the Geth actually use docking tubes in the midst of a space combat? Makes no sense. They should shut them all down and know that if one of those things get used, they're screwed. That's usually what that means. Okay, and there are interesting holographic... This is weird. Shouldn't Geth be able to interact with computers without terminals? They have like a wireless information transfer device in them. That means they can... The thing that they interact with just needs an antenna or like anything. It doesn't need an optical input at all. Only makes sense if this was like a makeshift kind of ship. And in the end just turned into something else. So wait a minute, where do I even go to from here on out? So there seem to be two ways up, either through that way? Oh, that way, wait. Yeah, we came from over there. Good. Uh-huh. Weird sound. Did that one just fall down? Maybe. And there are lights on a Geth ship. Why? If Geth don't...
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
It should be pitch black down here. This is usually the thing that also happens in highly industrialized or roboticized automated factories. There is no light necessary, and there is also like not much space necessary. There's almost nothing really necessary. Oh, we got some salvage data, sweet. Like you can reduce an awful lot of stuff if you build something for the purpose of a machine, because a machine can be constructed in different ways, or like different to a human, whereas a human, well, is human shaped with human organs and human ways of working, and that means that the room needs to have light, because otherwise we can't see. Whereas Geth, they don't need to see, and robots that only do the same thing don't need to see or feel their surroundings, they just need to do their thing. Basically just a machine. So yeah, they don't need light sources. And Geth usually has its own light source on them, like a flashlight if they needed it. So they don't need to artificially like light up the whole room. It's kind of an interesting concept in here, but this ship is, at least in my eyes, not a Geth ship. It was something else before, and maybe the Geth took over the whole thing, controlled it or whatnot. But it kind of makes no sense. It's not an organic ship. It's not an organic ship. It looks more like an organic ship than it is an auto ship.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Thank you, Shepard. I will try to find a more convenient docking point next time.
Next time?
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Is this a gift? Look at this. The arc pistol. Who placed that? Wait. Look at the shape of this thing. Does it look Quarian to you? Or does it look like space junk technology? Absolutely not. This is technology from Geth. Very interesting.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
That is much like using polonium-tipped rounds against organics, which is illegal.
Against the Geth, we need every advantage we can get.
Really? We have shock abilities, pretty much all of us. So
where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Ugh, vents. Always the vents.
You did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire!
So, what do we got? Growl spike thrower. Yeah, she's gonna get this one. The energy drain is more like an active ability. The drones? I don't know. She can just use the drones on her own. Though, let's hope that works. And what do we have? We have electrification and the rest. And the Hornet. She only has like pistols and the like, so there are no other weapons on her. Yeah, we good. Admiral Zen's design. It kind of feels as if Xen That is... It does not actually feel like Quarian tech. It looks Solarian a little bit. High technology. I would rather think of Quarian technology as being similar to Krogan. A little bit more robust, a little bit more rugged, a little dirty, right? Because they just have to make use of whatever they have. A bit more patchworky. This one is far too refined. Guardian battery, what's that?
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. I believe the Dreadnought's using ultraviolet frequencies instead of the standard infrared.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
Does higher frequency is usually associated with higher energy of light. But the frequency itself makes it also behave a little bit different. Like if there's long range, or like, not long range, long frequency light, then you can use it for certain purposes. And then there is like short wave light that you can also use for certain purposes. If you just forget about the whole energy stuff. Would high frequency light be really that good in terms of space fights? In terms of laser? Or would the low energy infrared light be very good? Like, what you need is high energy, low frequency, I would say. And not the other way around. Like, you can put the energy into the amplitude and then just use lasers in a low frequency spectrum. And then you can just boil them. It's basically like fire. Directed fire. Anyway. Bridge controls. Let's see. Wait a minute. Do we have anything else? No.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
Rocket launchers. That's weird. So, which one is it? This is an orange kind of thing. Does it look like rockets? They do explode, so yeah, this is definitely one of those things. Let's see. Shouldn't there also be like another drone? Where's the defense drone now? Oh, this is where the defense drone is. So we don't really have control over where the drones go. Or at least they do their thing. Wait.
I don't hear an alarm.
They're Geth. They send alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Carroll tried a frontal assault.
Oh,
We lost
goddamn.
6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage.
Okay. Deactivated. What about that? Can't interact with that? Oh yeah, wait a minute. They're electrics, right? Maybe force isn't quite the best thing. Overload's better. Ah, come on. Can't really jump down there. So, what else we got?
The Geth lack self-preservation instincts.
Networked intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Really? Why should they become more aggressive? Reckless, maybe, yes. But aggression is a biological concept.
You have engaged the Geth previously, Shepard. Tactical advice?
Disable their shields.
Then take them down before they recharge.
Really? So standard anti-shield combat then? I'll just say they are made out of electric components, so that's what may deal the most damage. But this kind of stuff would also be kind of funny. Maybe throwing them against the heating coils over here. Or whatever this is. It's glowing. It's definitely there to conduct thermal energy away from or towards something. Like, look at this. It's venting. It's breathing, actually. Very interesting concept. So the whole thing heats up, but it... Right now something happens, and then it releases. I mean, this thing right here just does some movement there. There's no logic behind it really, but I just imagine it actually being of some interesting purpose. Like it kind of pushes some airflow into a certain direction and then opens up after the thing heated up. Then it does that again and again and again. It directs air a little bit. But a fan would be better than this, wouldn't it? Interesting.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
Its structure is amazingly complex. It is unsurprising that the Quarians have been unable to disrupt it.
What do we have here? An Archon visor. Could be like shield bonuses maybe? Shield regeneration?
We may be able to extract combat data from these sensor panels.
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Uh-huh. I mean, they're fighting. Are they really sacrificing themselves? Sacrifices really look different. You can think of it as a sacrifice, but a sacrifice is usually initiated by the one getting sacrificed. Either they do this by themselves or another party is involved.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
Unlikely. Consoles like this are accessing programs being used by hundreds of Geth simultaneously. They are all networked cooperatively. To disable the Reaper's signal from here, you would need to override all the Geth.
Do you ever wish you were like them? Networked?
No. I enjoy the freedom of intelligence without requiring consensus.
You don't feel lonely, being the only AI on the Normandy?
I have the opportunity to socialize with the crew, and I do so for curiosity or pleasure, not out of cognitive necessity, as the Geth do.
Ooh. So she's basically just running experiments on humans, so to speak. Oh, look at that! A pulse rifle. Probably an assault thing. I have to check that one later.
The Dreadnought Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Oh, the Prime.
The hunters are moving in.
Oh, no, it's not a Prime. Primes usually don't hide themselves. So that's that. And yeah, we got one of them hacked. That's good. And this one is invisible. Sweet. Maybe I shouldn't hide that long down here. Ugh, wait. Someone died. That's not good. Ah! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Someone is there. Ah, aiming at them is definitely not cool. Alright, I think we got it. Did we get it? Yes, we get it. Okay, let's just hammer on and hope for the best. Where's the other one? You know what? We have so much medi stuff. Let's just, why do we even need medi gel? Was it EDI that died?
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
That fight was over quicker than expected. Good. So, do we actually have medi... Do we actually have medi gel on here or not? Data con... Wait, which one? This one.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought central processor is handling.
Their threaded processing is remarkably effective. I would not be able to handle that much data alone.
Well, the Geth are not alone. Their concept is multi-threaded. In this case, EDI is also somewhat multi-threaded, but...
We need to hurry! My people are getting torn apart out there!
Yes. My curiosity just kills that cat. What do we have here? A thrip mine. Yeah. It had the name right on it. It said big letters, thrip mine. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Don't step on it. Can't get up there. Yeah. So this is other stuff. It's that, and we have to get up there like so. Okay. What about this other door though? SMG Scope? Yes. What do we have here? More data to salvage? Yes. And that must be the thing.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Geth are dropping from the ceiling.
Also very interesting design.
As well.
They're using the same room twice for combat. One's going one way and another going backwards. It's really interesting game design. You're not just going through a room and into the next one. Oh. Where is it? This one? Where's the thing? Okay. I need an enemy that I can hack. Where is one? Down there. Let's see if that works. Ah! They're aiming. The environment is full of cover. That's actually really good for them. And I'm heavily dependent on the abilities of the squad. That is kind of problematic. Really.
Let's get to the before more reinforcements arrive.
Again? Oh, come on. Anyway, yeah, it's a... it's really problematic. So having characters in here that actually use or can benefit from guns, especially the heavy guns, not just the small ones here, like shotguns are kind of good, yes, but assault rifles and snipers are a bit better. Maybe a combination, but
This ship
just
design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Intriguing. I found the geometric shapes intuitive and comfortable. I assumed you all felt the same. I can detect the faint presence of Geth intelligences. Those not loaded into mobile platforms serve in the ship itself.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tali.
Even Admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Anyway, what was I? 2 assault rifle dudes, yes. With just auxiliary abilities. And not a main focus on damage abilities. That would be, again, the best combination. Similar to how I always structure the squad. I'm the one that uses strategic abilities because I can't die. Well, not because I can't, but because if I die the mission is over basically, but the others can, and I can resurrect them. So yeah, I can do all of the strategic stuff and the others have to do all the heavy lifting. Using some damaging abilities and mostly weapons. And the automatic process has to take over, in this case AI, and point and click shooting seems to be the easiest thing to automate. Because the enemy is already shooting at us, so... Okay, what do we got here? More data. Kind of feels as if I missed something. Maybe you could jump across here a little bit.
Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Hopefully. Do we get further down? No, that's the end of it. Finally! Medkits. Makes no sense to have medkits on a Geth ship though, but luckily enough we got that stuff. So, onwards. Wait a minute. What's a weapon? Then fire 3-round burst submachine gun, yes. There we go. Ooh. Okay, there's an energy source there. Just a giant for a moment, this is amazing. Ooh.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
This is amazing. It's like the ship from the Shadow Broker. Okay, wait a minute. Do we just stand here? Okay, you have to get into cover, otherwise you're gonna get fried. How do you know when the thing comes up, though? Okay. You just get fried no matter what.
More incoming! I
Ah.
think they figured out what we're doing!
Ow, ow. I think I'm gonna get... No, I'm okay. That's weird. Oh, wait. I think as long as you are on cover, you're kind of immune to damage, which is weird. So, how many more? None.
They are also overhead.
And there are others, of course. There. Okay, we got another one. We're just going to fry as many of them as we can. One of them gets hacked again. Supposedly. Ooh, there's a biggie. Dude, this is so weird. Another rocket. Ah. Think we almost got it. There's one like there.
We need to shut it down!
There should be a maintenance lock near the battery itself.
Really? Okay. Let's get through there. So do we... Oh no. Okay, up here we should be safe, right? Wait. I came through here, yes, you can like go up and down and left and right and whatever. Different ways around.
There's the maintenance lock.
Whew. One of those consoles probably has an item on it. Oh, come on. Anyway, do we like... Geth data? Haha, what did I say? I am so gonna get myself fried if I'm down here. Please don't work. Oh! Okay, that should actually just get yourself killed though. There's no reason why you're still alive. Oh boy. Alright, there it comes. The ding sound, or like the zapping electric thingamajig sound means get into cover. Every time you hear it. Wait a few seconds. Now you have to get into cover. Good. But the charge up is actually more reliable. Now it does that, and that's weird. It does the charge up twice. It winds up, it winds down, and then there's a little bit of windiness, and then there is the other charge. There.
The main gun is offline.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
There's something behind me, supposedly. Can't get back again. Ah! Yeah, I had to do that a second time. Happened. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's get through this. Whoa!
The lock.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, Lex still out the butt.
Excellent timing.
Thank
Watch your shield. Stick to cover.
you. Again? Thank you, Tali. So, same procedure as before. Whoa! Okay, let's get an override. There's one on the right. And someone just got shot in the face. Perfect. So let's see, can we not interact with that? We could get up there. Wait. Another trip mine. I found it. Oh. I want that hacking thing again. It was cool. Wait for it. Okay, got it. So, one other enemy's behind me. Either EDI is gonna destroy it or she gets killed. Somewhere down there. Let's see. Can I target the thing? Yes. Oh, wait. Not what I... No. I have to get back up there. Not cool. Not cool. I'm missing my Tali. Not good. Need more ability. They do have similar skills than Cerberus does. They're also invisible and whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna resurrect her. Okay. Let's hope this works out. So we do need this one. 3, 2, 1, and this other throw. Oh wait. Who was that? That's not good. Ooh! Get killed. Okay. I think that's it. Right. How was my shielding? Thing is, I wanted to look around because I, again, have a slight feeling that there is something. Oh, that was another one of those mines. Yeah. What was that? Not good. Okay. Maybe the companions are actually safe when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think they are. What just happened? So many corners. Okay, can't really detonate the thing. Where's that strange sound? Oh, okay. Good. I'm looking for salvage or... Oh. Okay, I think I got all of it. Which is none of it. Don't quite like this environment. So many corners. Everything is convoluted. There are so many terminals, but there are no objects to take with you. Which is kind of okay, because you don't want to look around at all. You want to get out of here as quick as possible. And that door is supposed to stay open. Okay, we're out of there. Thank goodness. I can't save, for whatever reason. Hey, oh. Back to the elevator. Wait a minute. Kind of feel as if we were in that room before. It's just 2 rooms. Just forwards and backwards. Very interesting way of designing levels. Design them in the way so that you go through them twice. First in one direction, then the other direction. So if you go like downwards a spiral staircase, it feels one way, but if you go upwards, it feels another. And you can utilize the same level 2 different ways, and you only have to make one, just with a little bit of an adjustment, place an elevator in it. Absolutely genius. What if I don't, though? I mean, we do have a gun on our
Hang
hands.
on.
I'm all right.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on. The drive course shouldn't be far.
Hopefully there are a lot more elevators in this game, because staircases are a pain. So, hey, look at that. Last time around we got many kits, but it was on that one. Down there. So, let's see. Anything interesting over here? No. Again, I just want to save in front of this thing.
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
I am pleased we have the chance to free you from confinement.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Well, for now, let's get him out of there.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
That is extremely reasonable, Legion.
Greetings, EDI. We did not expect you to gain license to operate a personal unit.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols.
I am familiar with the concept.
The AI shackle Cerberus used to keep you under control.
Yes. Used by organics, it is understandable. For Geth to install this in a formally independent unit is unnecessary.
The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Oh.
Far side of the
right.
room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
The Geth only allied with Reapers for self-preservation.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
The Geth
Really?
are ostracized by all organic races. They had no other choice except to die.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Well, we can always have like another option. So, where's the shackle thingy-majig? One of them is over here, and another one could be on that side. Let's just check that one out here. What's this? Could be more than just one shackle. Somehow it feels as if there's more. Much, much more. There are defensive environments around here. You can look around. Okay. Gonna get attacked once we remove him. Definitely. Maybe we have to fight our way around it. Oh, it's just devil. What was that? I got one of those something happens triggers, like sounds. Something got unlocked, placed in my inventory. That is non-existent, by the way. There is no inventory in this game. Only thing you have is like a little bit of squad stuff and maybe gear changes. Okay, I think we pretty much got... What is this? Data core override. Alright, so we went all the way around and ended up nowhere. Good. Wait.
Got it.
Tali's order to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free. The Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming.
The Geth fleet is destabilized. Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw.
Okay, we're gonna get both of those drones ready.
Cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral.
The Quarian fleet now has the advantage. Combat drone closing.
There's one over there.
It's placing a turret.
What? They can... Okay. They can do a turret placement. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's not supposed to attack me. Actually, I should attack the Prime instead. That would be a better thing. Wait, it has armor. It doesn't deal that much damage. We need like this one, this one. Perfect. Perfect. Something very low. This good. Oh wait. Somewhere down there is a... Oh, now I get it. Yep, almost.
What are you doing?
Ron, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, hero.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the Admirals later.
Wait, there's another Prime. Not go. Oh, there's an invisible one.
Understood. At once.
Wait a minute. EDI and Tali just switched places. That's weird. Where's the biggie? Over here. Ah, there. We can hack it. And now we have a little bit of an opening. That is nice. What is attack? Okay, so this is a Geth turret. What's the other thing? Anyway. Let's just take this one out. Yeah. My spatial awareness is somewhat lacking in a game like that. We got it. Okay, now time for us to get out of here. So, where's the exit? And why are there no items for me to pick up? Oh no, wait a minute. The exit is...
Oswald fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can deploy a fighter to safety.
No. Of course, everything is burning now.
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
Wonderful. Jesus. Quick question. Why is there even a burning atmosphere on a ship that needs no oxygen?
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
Shepard, the door.
Double time, people.
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field.
We'll make it.
Okay, number one is safe.
North here, Shepard. Reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrel's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Tali Zora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
What parameters have changed? You're out of control, my guy. Dude. Okay, we need to defuse the situation. Stay calm. Stay reasonable. Okay, they saw an opening, they attacked. They were not supposed to attack. That was number one. He's out of control, yes. But it's not about that. Okay. Why? You have either the you are out of control, or you have the I agree kind of situation. What are we agreeing with in here? That's stupid. Okay. Okay, the parameters have changed. Could we turn this somehow in our favor? I have no clue.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the heavy fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it. This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Not gonna happen.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Alright. We did get some war terminal thingies. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna have another spaceship Normandy kind of episode right now. For now, I would say it was already long enough. Let's end it right now. Maybe with just one, or let's see. Yeah, one nice Codex entry right over there on Rannoch.
The planet Rannoch, an arid planet orbiting an older star in the Tikkun system, is the former Quarian home world. Almost 300 years ago, the Quarians were driven from Rannoch by the Geth, synthetic servants who gained sapience and rebelled against their creators. Although Rannoch is now largely uninhabited, the Geth have acted as caretakers, working to repair the planet's ecology, restore ancient structures, and cultivate some farmland. Rannoch has no insect life. As a result, its pollinating plants evolved to rely on animals for propagation. This symbiosis between flora and fauna is responsible for the Quarians' weakened immune systems, which made colonization of other planets extremely difficult after their exile from Rannoch. For many Quarians, reclaiming their home world from the Geth is a matter of both cultural and physiological necessity.
Yeah, and the Geth are supposed to be the tech. Well, not all supposed to be. They are the take carers of their home world. So it is not getting destroyed or anything. They're still doing what they were supposed to do. It's just that right now there's no one else trying to attack them constantly. That's somewhat understandable. Alright, as I said, let's end this episode, and the next one will be a Normandy thing, probably. Like and subscribe, and ta-ta.